Alright everybody, how's everybody doing? Another webcam video. I have to do this. There's a reason why I have to do this, and I'm gonna be super honest about everything that I do on this channel, okay? I'm just gonna try to see the like and dislike ratio from my old video, because there's a few things I have to clear up. But yeah, I have to talk to you about me being absolutely burned out from elemental dungeons. Now, this is nothing bad. This happened to me over the course of years. It happens to anybody. If you would be doing 3 videos a day on just one game, you would be burnt out as well. Anybody can get to that mental state, and that's fine. That's fine. Everybody goes through that at one point. I'm pressuring myself constantly with making videos, so, you know, the grind has to keep going, right? It has to keep going. Did I just say rice? Anyways, the grind has to keep going. So here's what I just did. I have a lot of stuff I have to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about update 4. I have to quickly revise something from my statement video. And we have to talk about some future content on the channel as well. So I just got online, because I've been working on Bloxfruit's content. I've been leveling almost over 600 levels within the first 24 hours, which is quite insane. That's why I'm just a little bit, you know, dazed. But I logged in, went into elemental dungeons, and chores, everybody, chores. Now, people really thought from my latest video, because they haven't watched the full clip, now they thought that because the developers are not talking to me anymore, that I'm just like this butthurt guy that is just, they're not talking to me anymore, and now I hate the game. Absolutely not, because I started the game without them talking to me as well, and I loved it, so it has nothing to do with that. Anybody that is in the end game above level 180, 190, everybody will tell you the same thing. It feels like chores. They hate leveling, you know, there's no endgame content. It's the same talk over and over again with endgame players. I tested this, everybody. I tested this. So I talked to the Infinite Guild. We have about 50 people in that guild. Everybody high-end level. Everybody's a high level in there. And I talked to many people of them, and everybody has the same answers. It feels like chores. It feels boring. It's repetitive. There's nothing. They don't dish out the right updates, and I totally agree with that. So update 3, I talked to Zoot. Update 3 did a nosedive. Even developers admitted it. They can't say anything otherwise. They can't sell us the idea that it didn't bomb, because it did. It wasn't good, and I can tell you why. Not because of the content itself, but it was inaccessible. So everybody was at 155 right at the end of update 2.5. Everybody was level 155. Everybody was a max level. And then update 3 hit, which was delayed countless times, and then it was inaccessible. Nobody could get into the new dungeon because it was level 170. So you had to grind to 170. I still haven't grinded. I still didn't grind until 170. I'm 169 because I can't be bugged to do it. And that is the problem. That is the issue of this. So I wasn't bugged to do it, and I didn't, so there's no content. That's the first thing. Now the second thing was, what else did they realize? What else did I throw out? There was the radar. The radar was thrown out there, but it was, again, it wasn't like paywalled, but it was like time-walled. That's the issue. The developers are trying to create something when it comes to the time, because they want the people to play the game over time, because that is what the Roblox algorithm is going to use to boost up the game onto the front of the page, because they want people to play the game over a long course of time. But this is the wrong approach. The right approach would be to throw out a PvP and guild and clan system, get people grouped up in groups, and meet inside of the game. Imagine, with this engine that they have built, imagine Guild War. I mean, wouldn't that be interesting? A huge arena with a ranking system of guilds where they could fight each other. That would be so much smarter than just time-walling every single thing in the game. We have elements, time-walled, gem-walled, impossible to get for some people. We have the new radar ability, time-walled. We have the new dungeon, time-walled. You gotta spend so much time in getting that. And that is the issue of the game. That is the issue of the current state of the game. It's not because the developers don't care about talking to me. And it's not because I don't want to talk to them or want to talk to them. It has nothing to do with that. Anybody can agree with me that the repetitiveness of the dungeon reruns are getting insane. And that is my issue, everybody. That is my issue. And that is why I am absolutely burnt out of it. Which does not mean that I will not be here to make videos off of it and continue the grind. It doesn't mean that. It just means that currently, right now, I'm kind of like stuck in a little bit of a void of making content on that. But I'm already working on new content, and I'm gonna dish that out very soon, everybody. Now, let's talk about update 4. So, update 4, the savior of elemental dungeons, It has to be. Now, if the developers decide to mess that up and not drop the update, if they delay this, this is gonna be the downfall of Elemental Dungeons. I am going to call it right now. If they're gonna mess it up again, that when they say, all right, we're gonna drop an update on Saturday, right? If we're gonna drop an update on Saturday, 5 p.m., whoever's time. If they decide to bomb this, it's gonna be a huge impact. Because update 3 made so many people quit and mad. Well, maybe not many people, but it left a sour taste in our mouth. So if update 4 is not going to go as planned, I think this game has a huge issue, and they need to really think about what they're gonna do about the development team. Honestly, these are patterns that I hope are not going to get repeated again. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. If update 4, because I know for a fact that there are 2 huge updates are being planned in update 4 and 5. 5 is going to be PvP, 4 is going to be trading. I would have switched it around because more people are going to leave until PvP is going to come out because there's just nothing to do. Now, trading is smart. Now, here's why. The reason why trading is actually quite smart is because you're going to build an economy in a game. And economies are always important. They're always good to have. You have a little bit of a trading channel on Discord. You're going to have people, maybe even a trading world. Would be smart to have an economy, but you know, I would swap it around. Honestly, I would put PvP and PvE content, PvP guild system, clan system. That should be, because this game has the potential to have it. This game has the potential, a real clan ranking system, you know, where people could meet in game, even get a clan house, get clan points by fighting other guilds and winning, where they can then upgrade their clan house or something where people could hang out with. There's so much cool stuff you can do with this engine. There's so much cool stuff you can do with this game, and this is why I loved the game, and I still do. This is the reason why, because there's so much potential, you know? Just imagine that. But let's see what they're gonna do, right? Update 4, trading is gonna get released. There's something released with elements, maybe a new element, don't know. But there's a few things that I already know that are going to be put into the game that are quite interesting, but I can see a lot of problems. I know what they're gonna drop for update 4. I can't tell you because that is confidential, everybody. But it sounds difficult. It sounds really difficult. Update 4 is gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. But it's gonna be difficult to do. They have to pull that off. If they already had these issues with the raid system in update 3, I don't know how they're gonna do update 4. At least what's promised. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I have no idea how they're gonna pull off update 4 if update 3 was this buggy. I honestly hope they will. I honestly hope they will drop crazy content, and I hope it's gonna be on time, but I'm gonna be really honest. If they are gonna bomb this, this is gonna be... Damn, son, where did you find this? You know, it's gonna be difficult. Now, to leave on a positive note, anything the developer need me to do, anything as a player I can do to contribute to the game, I will do. It's a dark time, and anybody, and take that to your heart, everybody, any friend, any firm that you work with, if you have dark times and they leave in the dark times, then they're not your friend. Then it's not a good place to work at. Then you're not a loyal person if you leave when times are bad. That means I don't leave when the times are bad. I am burnt out, so I have to kind of like check on my own mental stability and on my mental health to get like good again, to continue the grind. So sometimes you have to take a break, slow it down a few clutches, just go down into the first gear or whatever it's called, and then just chill for a bit, regroup, you know, get your head clear, and then go back in and destroy everybody and everything. And that is what I can give you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to regenerate for a few days, and you know, maybe I'm back tonight with more content. As long as I have the need and feel of making content, I will do it. And I hope you will too. So don't give up on these guys. Don't give up on the developers. Don't call them L devs. Actually be smart about it and tell them that they're great and make things happen. I am here all the way to do so. I'm ready to rock and roll. I think these guys are gonna make it. But until then, I will have to regenerate to actually continue the grind. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.
Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.